What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're back at it again with another episode of Under You. Guys, if you guys don't know what happened in the last episode, basically our girl, Miss Gigi, was fighting with Bo. And we said, we're not in any kind of relationship with Bo, and she doesn't need to act the way she does. We're not jealous of the new intern, which Bo has been helping out and trying to get comfortable in the company, when our girl Miss Gigi really is, our sister agreed with us and all that good stuff. And also we ended up like butt dialing Kenneth, and he got a note, but we deleted it before he could hear it. We're having issues with our dad and the company because he really wants us to do this merger with Whitney, and we're just not about it. We're just not trying to do it. Guys, if this commentary is quick, if this episode seems quick to y'all, it's because I've already done this. So I had to reread. I had a version of the story. So I did the story, didn't save. Had to reread the second version I have. So if Bo looks a little different, that's why. This is the other version of the story that I had to read up to where we are now. And if this doesn't save and it's not posted, I'm gonna crash out. So if you guys are seeing this video today, yay. If not, but anywho, we're gonna jump into the episode and see what is the tea. They gave us the option to customize Belinda, but we like Belinda the way she looks, so we're gonna keep her as is. Anywho, jumping into the story. If you don't want her, get over her. But I would think long and hard about what you want, because hot girls like her don't grow on trees. Gigi, Belinda, how are you? Fine, yeah, good. Sorry, this is my sister, Emilia. Nice to meet you. Emilia, the pleasure is mine. Wow, I can't believe we're running into each other again. Funny how the universe works, isn't it? Yes. Sorry, I don't mean to intrude. I was just leaving. Been having dinner with clients. Snore. I know the feeling. Can I bring you two ladies a drink before I leave? I would love to stay and chat, but I have to dash for my, I just have to meet someone. We did decide to buy it. Let us buy your drink, because it doesn't affect our relationship with you at all. Yes, thank you. That would be lovely. If you're drinking champagne. We are. One moment. Excuse me. Armand de Breakneck, 2008, please. Gigi, the fuck? That's like a 700-pound bottle. I'm aware. Shut up. My favorite. Hope you enjoy it, ladies. Really glad I ran into you again, Gigi. Anyways, here's my card. No pressure, just in case you want to meet up again sometime. Maybe in the future, perhaps. Have a wonderful evening, ladies. Okay, I retract my earlier statement. Ding dong! Who is that? Just some girl I met while I was shopping the other week. She was trying to buy a gift for her mother and was failing, so I helped her out. Jesus, I think my boobs are sweating, and I'm not even into girls. What freaking perfume are you wearing? Where are all these hotties coming from? Never you mind. You're engaged now. No hotties for you. Excuse you. Are you implying that Jeff is not as hot as your seemingly never-ending line of sexy minks? I mean, you would be correct, but at least be kind about it. Oh, poor Jeff. We're so mean. We are. You can take it. He's gorgeous. I love him. I know you do. He's great for you. He is. The question is now, who's good for Gigi? I got back in my empty, dark room just before 11. Easing into the cold bed, I started going over everything Emilia had said, everything Bo had said. Despite my mind being slightly foggy from a few drinks, everything seemed to start making sense. The red mist from our fight had fully settled, leaving me with clarity. She was right. Emilia was right. Bo had not given me a reason to doubt her. She wasn't even officially my girlfriend, and she had not wronged me. I mean, I'd been in the bar flirting with Belinda, for God's sakes. How much of a hypocrite was I? At the end of the day, Bo was not my girlfriend. Yes, perhaps we were moving that way, but we need to talk calmly, without me losing my shit like a jealous bitch. I groaned, remembering details of our fight, and one thing stuck out. Whitney. This was all fucking Whitney. She had clearly left more behind than just my broken heart. Her poison had infiltrated and infected my core. I needed to clear my head. I needed to sleep and try and sort out my own demons before I could face Bo again, and properly apologize for once again losing my shit. If you guys don't remember, it was like one episode. We had like one episode of being back on terms, and girl, she just went bananas again. over Bo and this intern. On the other hand, maybe not. Walking into the break room first thing in the morning, I felt a snake twist within me at the sight of them together. Laughing and flirting, she touched her arm and smiled. It made me want to rip off her grotesque fake nails off and stuff them down her throat. If possible, her skirt was even shorter today, and she giggled and smiled at Bo, and she showed her how to work the coffee machine before she turned around to face me. Good morning, Mrs. Huntington. Last time we did professional, and that gave us more brain, so we're gonna do Frosty. Hartley, intern. I need to catch up with you later, if that's alright. And then we did professional, so we'll do Pissy this time. I have a lot on my plate today, Hartley. What is it you want? Can't you bug Kenneth? I have some ideas for team building exercises all costed for you. Have you been given a budget? Not yet. I'll look over your proposals and we can talk about budget later. Perfectly fine. Thank you, Mrs. Huntington. Is Spacey not able to orientate herself yet? She still needs you to guide her around the office? She's finding her feet. Didn't take you long to find yours. Everyone is not as proficient and as experienced as I am. Wouldn't you agree, Mrs. Huntington? Knock her down, peel, roll her eyes, and walk away. We'll just walk away. Without another word, I turned and walked away. Later that day, Mrs. Huntington, I have your coffee here. Shit, she made it perfectly. Tell her she made it wrong and have her redo it. Thank her. Gigi, just thank her. Gigi's so petty, I love it. She's so petty, I love it. Thank you, Casey. I apologize, you didn't put in a lunch order, so I just got you one of whatever you usually have. It's in the break room. I can bring it that's fine, Spacey. I'm not particularly hungry right now. You may leave. I don't know if I should call that girl Spacey. Okay, I may have lied. I'm pretty hungry. I can just go to the break room. It's my bloody office. And of course, the second I stepped foot in there, my stomach cramped. Bo and Casey were sat together. She giggled and laughed up every word she said. I felt my lips sneer as I retreated back into my cage of office. My heart pounded as the green-eyed monster reared ugly head again. Yes. This is a bad time. You have 10 minutes precisely. Go through your proposal. I'm ready. Well, first of all, I brought you some lunch. I know you didn't bring you any, and you should eat something. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Do you have actual work to discuss or not? Yes. Here is my proposed list for team building exercises and activities. There are pros and cons alongside the predicted cost. Camping, I think, is the best option. It offers the widest variety of exercises that bring us together as a unit. It fully gets us out of the city and enables us to relax in a new environment. It removes barriers between departments as we can all dress in casual clothing. Also, it's not that expensive as everyone can bring their own gear. The biggest cost to the company is wherever we go to do it, and then probably consumables, depending on what you think, of course. Have you run this by Kenneth? I have. He thinks it's a great idea and unlike anything the company has done before. I'm willing to do all the planning and organizing. All I need is your approval and a budget. I assume Spacey will be invited, as she is a part of the team. Casey will be invited, yes. To exclude her would hardly be in keeping with what I hope to achieve here, and would be quite petty and spiteful on your part. What? You heard. Do you want me to approve this or not? Is approval on this based on how much I'm willing to kiss your ass? Because if it is, you know how I feel. Because if it is, you know how I feel about kissing your... Oh, Gigi. Is it a yes or no? Yes. Now go away and start organizing. Can do. Thank you. Can I just check in? How long are we expecting these moods of yours to last? Is there anything I can do to possibly speed it along? Because I don't really enjoy this kind of tension between us. Maybe when you learn to keep your eyeballs in your head? Gigi, I saw you today at lunch. She's practically sitting on your damn lap. Don't tell me this is all in my head. She doesn't have any friends in here, Gigi, yet. Please, Gigi, stop. Just get out. I refuse to discuss this shit anymore. I'm trying to work and you're distracting me. Fine. She is crazy. Gigi is so crazy. She's crazy and jealous. Jealous and crazy. As soon as the door closed again, I felt guilty for having let my temper get the best of me. I couldn't focus throughout the afternoon. Nibbling on the food she had brought me made me feel even worse. Until finally I decided I had to go find her and apologize. I couldn't wait until later. I had the entire speech planned and I had to write it before I lost my courage. Kenneth, have you seen Hartley? She had some copies to run, I think. Why? I just need to check something with her on her proposal. Why isn't the intern doing the copy? She said something about wanting to do it herself. What is this intern even doing? Sitting around filing her nails? I think she's assisting Jude? Not sure though. Why do you hate her so much? I do not hate her, I just find her annoying. Why? Because. Look, I don't have time. I need to find Hartley. Alright. At this point, if Kenneth don't know, if Kenneth don't know what's happening, we're really shocked. Like, come on, Kenneth, you should know at this point. You really should. As I approached the copy room, I felt butterflies in my stomach. She stood with her back to me as I entered and closed the door behind me. Oh, she looked out for a split second before snaring and looking back at the machine. Something new? Can you look at me? I'm working. Can't get distracted. Please. You said yourself when we are at work, we don't let external things interfere. And I thought you were swamped anyway. I am. And what are you doing here? I can't focus. I feel awful for how I've been behaving. You're right. It's not you. It's me. I've been feeling insecure, and yes, you have. And I think I know the issue is. Yes, you are right about reassurance. I did need that the other day, but I don't think that physical reassurance is what I need. Well, what do you need then? I want you, Bo. I want us. I don't want to worry about things anymore. You don't have to worry, Gigi. I told you that already. I know you did, but still, we've never really had any conversation about whatever this is. And I want to talk. Now? Now. Okay, well, what do you want to say? I want us to be exclusive. I don't want to play games or get worried or feel threatened by some pink-haired little kid. I want to know that you are only mine. I want us to be with each other exclusively. And I want to know that you want that too. A look crossed over her face and I couldn't quite read. Do you? Yes. She seemed fully stunned as she started with the words. Of course I do. How could I not? I touched her hand slowly and she brought it up to her mouth. Gigi, I think I have warned you to be mine the second you started slurring in that bar. Oh God, please don't remind me. What was it you called me again? Mrs. Sex God? Well, this is not how I anticipated this conversation going. Stop, I'm playing around. Gigi Huntington, I would be honored to be exclusively yours. And to have you all to myself, that is almost a bit too much for me to even think about right now. Oh, yes, it gets me a bit too flustered, especially in such a small room. It makes me want to pick you up and push you on the top here until you're desperately trying not to scream again. What are you waiting for? Don't push my buttons. You have no idea what kind of siren lurks beneath. So hit the lights and show me. Now then, this is my what did I say about this? Now you've done it. And now it's gonna make the cute little art that we get in the beginning. We're used to getting in the beginning. I don't remember if it pops up anymore at the beginning of the story. But yeah, guys, it's them on the copier, what we see at the very beginning. What we see at the very beginning. At the game. And I believe the rest of this is the end of the story. Well, the end of this chapter, not the end of the story. My bad. The end of this chapter. Going on for a minute. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you guys are actually seeing this video because if it doesn't save, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Simple as that. Yeah, but that's all that I have for you